I'm really excited to share with you all our channel's new website at www.crystalbakery.shop. This website has been my baby, just like our YouTube channel has been for me. It's such a beautiful representation of who I am, the person that I've become, why I love crystals so much, and what they mean to me just in a general aspect. I hope you all enjoy the website, the channel, just as much as I've enjoyed being a part of this entire journey, putting my love into it, making sure that you all understand the beautiful person that is speaking with you on a day-to-day or within these videos, or aka my crystal journals while you are watching. So enjoy this crystal bakery and the crystal yummies as well desserts. Welcome back to my channel, my crystal kings and queens. Today's video I am sharing with you all of the crystals that will be featured on our new website, which I'll be sure to include in the description box. But I don't want to do too much talking because I have a handful of crystals that we actually need to get through. So these crystals are in fact from my personal collection, but I will also be including some new crystals as well. So stay tuned for that. I hate really saying stay tuned because so many people use it, so just be on the lookout for that. And I'm really excited. So without doing too much more talking, let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first crystal that will be featured on the site is this awesome apophyllite, and it has steel bite in it. This crystal is no stranger to my channel. If you have been rocking with me for a while, you've probably already seen it. Even if you haven't, you can totally go back to the videos it had been featured in, and you'll see it. I also had this, no I didn't have this on my Etsy. I had a few other crystals on my previous Etsy channel, but Etsy website, excuse me. But that's neither here nor there. So this crystal has steel bite in it. It's such a beautiful crystal. This crystal alone has gotten me through some rough and tough times. You hear me? And apophyllite is said to be a really great crystal for that. It's an extremely spiritual crystal, so I would highly recommend it. I absolutely love it. But it is just about time for someone else to be allowed the opportunity to love on him the way I was able to. I mean, just for any of the crystals for that matter, excuse me, be able to share the love that it desires, requires, and deserves. So, but this is the apophyllite cluster. I absolutely love the back of this. It's so gorgeous. And y'all know when it has like that yummy appeal on the back, or when it has a yummy appeal in general, I'm too hyped for it. And I want to be able to show you the size. This is the size of it in my palm. So it's a fairly huge crystal. Fairly huge. Okay. Moving on to the next crystal. Let me actually adjust this lighting because I want to be sure that everything is clear. The next big thing is this beautiful pyrite. Now, this is a crystal that I had on my previous Etsy shop, which is no longer active. So this will be featured on our new website. She is such a beauty, and she in fact carries a ton of weight. I'm pretty sure it's got to be well around at least a pound. But I absolutely love this pyrite. I've had this pyrite for a while as well. I also, you know, because they are coming from my personal collection and they do carry sentimental value, not only that, when I have my crystals, I put a lot into them. Not just research, but my time, my heart is invested. It's, my spirit surrounding the crystal. I mean, all positive, obviously. Well, I guess it's not obvious because a lot of you don't know me in a personal way, but, all positive, vibes, auras, spirits. I just want to make sure that when you all receive them, you know that, if you do choose to adopt any one of these crystals that I'm showing, I just want you all to know that you're receiving him or her or it in love, and nothing less than that. I think that was also like a really huge part of why I was just a little low-key hesitant to reestablish my website, reestablish the Royal Labyrinth in a sense, because when people get out here to sell crystals, they're not looking to make connections with their buyers or with whom I consider my family, because a lot of you, come over from the YouTube channel onto whatever website or platform that I'm on, selling the crystals, and, you all are buying them. And I just want to make sure that you all understand that there's nothing but love surrounding all of my crystals, surrounding, whatever piece of, product, merchandise, whatever it is that you, just so happen to purchase from me. I just want everyone to know that it's nothing less than love, nothing less than, positive spirits, awesome auras, just amazing energies and magnificent, vibrations. I just want you all to know that I actually care. It's not about the money. So for that reason alone, I want to make sure that the prices on my website are fair. I have done so much research, and you know what? Being a crystal buyer in this crystal world, a lot of crystals can get so expensive, and you all know it. Like, we can pay a ton for crystals that really should not be the price that it is, and it drives me up the wall. So I want to be fair. I want to be sure that I'm not, doing that to you all. And, if you find that you have an issue, come to me, let me know. But I'm more than welcome to, work with any and everyone. I'm still working out a few kinks and, challenges, but who doesn't, who wouldn't? So I'll make sure all of that is taken care of well before you all actually visit the new website, and I'll be sure to include all of that information in this video as well. A few other pluses, so stick around for that. Let's continue on, because again, I don't want to do too much. Y'all forgive me because I'm grabbing them out of my crystal unit. I wasn't as prepared. I'm just I got up and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go to work, but I need to film this video before I do. Okay, the next crystal we have is this beautiful fluorite. Now, this fluorite is also no stranger to my previous Etsy shop, my no longer active Etsy shop, but I absolutely love it. Fun fact, I was doing some research just to make sure that I had the appropriate information out there for you guys, and a name came to me. I kid you not, a name came to me, and I was just like, okay, this is what it's going to be labeled as, because this is how I feel. If any of you know, when I get my crystals, I'd rather not research them. I'd rather just experience them for as long as I have them. That way, when I do, you know, go out onto the internet and I you know, decide to get a little input or, you know, a bit of knowledge in regards to my crystal, I can, you know, either compare and contrast or, you know, just take it at what it is. You know, don't add too much to it, don't take nothing away from it. Long story short, I'm sorry. The name that came to me was Avocado Fluorite. Now, I don't have much against avocado, but I'm not a huge fan of it. But the way the name came to me, I mean, it was just out of the clear blue sky, extremely unordinary. And I'm just like, well, what does this even mean? Why is that even a thing? I'm sure avocado fluorite is not a thing. But I did my research, and in fact, it is. Avocado fluorite is an actual crystal. You know, they're discovering crystals like every day, new crystals every day. And this just so happened to be one of them. So I just thought that was super dope. Also, you know, the fact that I'm just a humongous foodie anyway. Y'all know I will compare crystals to food in a heartbeat and not think twice about it. So the fact that this crystal is considered, forgive me, I'm like all up in y'all face. The fact that this crystal is even considered a food or labeled as a food specific type of crystal, well, not really food specific, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's included in its title. I just thought that was super dope because, you know, I can't get enough of food. I love food, y'all. Oh my God. Anything that just looks amazing, smells amazing, I'm like, let me try it, please. Avocados, not so much. You gotta like hide it somewhere in my food. But, you know, anyways, that is the beautiful avocado fluorite. Y'all, look at her. Oh my God. I'm so gonna miss her when she sells. She is an absolute beauty. You know, and I was legit thinking, you know what I mean? I pay a lot for a lot of my crystals, and the reality of my situation with this website will be that because I don't want to, you know, present such an unfairness to you all. I won't do that to you all. I know some people, when you want what you want, you'll pay whatever. That is not my goal. That is not my goal by any means necessary. I'd rather not do that to you. I'd rather lose profit, which will be the reality of my situation. I'll lose profit first before I jack up, you know, the prices unnecessarily. Like, it doesn't make any sense because it's too many people out here that can't really afford, you know, the lifestyle that everyone else affords. And it's unfair and it's unreasonable. And you want to be able to reach all audiences. And that's what I'm hoping to be able to do, not only with the genuine authenticity of my crystals, but the passion, the love, the energy, the hope, the joy, the positive vibrations, the graffiti auras, like everything that surrounds my crystals, my atmospheric vibrations. I want to make sure that anyone who buys from me ever, or anyone who even interacts from me for that fact, I want y'all to know that, you know, I'm just a different human being. I'm just a different type of person, and you'll get nothing but love from me. And that's regardless, you know. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Let's move it on, or move it along. The next one we have here Y'all forgive me, I'm checking the time. Okay. The next crystal we have here is one of my favorite types of crystals. Y'all know, or if you have not checked my video out about this crystal, do so, please. Or please do so. I'm a little backwards today. I didn't get enough rest. I mean, I feel like I did, but you know, that's neither here nor there. I just gotta get myself together and ready for work in a few minutes. But my next type of crystal is Aragonite. Some consider it a goodness gracious, get it together. Some consider this an Aragonite star. It matters to me not which, you know, you prefer, but this is an Aragonite. And oh, the video I was referring to, I don't remember what I called it. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description. But yo, Aragonite legit has me on cloud 39. Like, I stay so hype. I'm hype, calm, collective, cool, energetic, like ready to run, ready to go, extremely like focused and tuned and sync. Like every bit of vibration you can think, I am that. Like, well, every positive vibration, obviously, but every like, man, piece of energy you can think of, like, I got it. This crystal does that to me. It makes me extremely hot at first, or more like a warm sensation that I get, or that rushes over me before it's like, hey, you ready? Because I'm about to set it off, and either you gonna catch me or we just gonna flip out together. So I'm like, this crystal, it does so much, and that's why I love it, because I'm able to still, you know, remain out of my head, not overwhelmed by the intense amount of energy that it, you know, that just kind of spontaneously, you know, comes over me, and then just so fast at that. But I'm just like, it keeps me calm while it's happening. It's like, stand up, sit down, no, let's walk, let's run, let's stand still, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's just a really, really fast-paced crystal. So if you're needing to like get any projects done, if you're needing like a bit of boost at work, or you know, if you're just needing energy in general, let's just say that, this is a really great crystal to go to. It's like, for me, a Red Bull or a 5-hour energy shot. Like, at times I just don't know what to do with myself. But man, you put a ton of these around me and I'm up the wall, you hear me? Like, I'm up the wall hype, for real, for real. So this is a really, really awesome stone, really awesome crystal. If you need a mood changer, get you a bit of motivation, encouragement, a little speed on you, pep on your motivation, this is a great go-to. And this is the size of it in my hand. In fact, I meant to show you that as well for the other crystals. Let me see if I can back it up just a little bit. Boom. This is what that looks like in my hand. I'll do it in my other hand. This is the size of it in my hand. Okay, I'll show you the size of the fluorite, avocado fluorite, which we all have learned. This is the size. Yo, it kind of looks like a dragon like this. Am I tripping or nah? I might be tripping, I don't know, but this is that size. I want to be careful about how I place that. The size of the pyrite. Okay. again, the size of the apophyllite. Which is extremely heavy, trying to hold it this way with one hand. All right, let's bring y'all back. Okay, yeah, I feel like we've been a little cricket. Let me get us a little adjusted. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's just me. All right, on to the next one. On to the next one. Okay, so this crystal here, I thought it was, when I was posting this, or when I was, you know, snapping pictures, I was thinking it was another crystal that I had posted before on my shop, but it in fact was not that crystal. So I'm gonna move this because it looks a little odd in my picture or in my frame. But this is my lovely clear quartz. So amazing. Oh my God, his energy, so subtle, so cool, so cute, a little shy, you know what I mean? Very quiet. I absolutely love it. It is such an amazing crystal. So beautiful. Clear quartz is one of my most favorite quartz right now. Like, it is just a quartz that I cannot get enough of, and I don't believe I ever will. Like, I'm gonna have so many clear quartz, it's just not gonna be funny. I think right now at this point I probably have just as many clear quartz as I do amethyst. So between the two of those crystals, like, yo, you ain't got nothing to tell me. Amethyst and clear quartz are my absolute faves. So this is my lovely clear quartz castle, is what I call it. My clear quartz castle. And like, he has so many yummy ventures about him. Like, just look at him. Oh my God. Just like a piece of ice that I will just chew on forever. Like, you know how ice can be so good? Like, everybody don't eat ice, but if it's the right type of ice, like, you got me. Like, you got me at that cup of ice. Like, that's just it. Like, I love, I don't know how many of you know about or either go to Zaxby's, but thus far they have like some of the best crushed ice, in a sense. It's not like slushy ice, but it's like, I don't know, it's just a unique ice, and I absolutely love it. We actually have that type of ice at work, and I cannot stop eating it. And I'm like, oh my God, my clear quartz crystal reminds me of this. So like, I can eat on that ice forever. If it had a little cotton candy flavor or a little vanilla flavor, not really vanilla, but like cotton candy or like coconut, oh my God, oh my God, that'll be so good. Anyways, I'm getting carried away. Y'all know I could eat for real, okay? Don't judge me, please. But yeah, this is my little beauty. Oh my goodness, he got a little piece of hair on him, but this is the lovely clear quartz. I'm gonna sit him there next to the Himalayan salt lamp. Give me just a sec, because I have to get the other. Okay, y'all forgive me. I told you I wasn't prepared. I had to go grab the other 3 crystals that I was missing. So let's push through and let me show you the next one. That was a little brief intermission. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, so if I can get this out, we will be good to go. I have to push it. Should have put this in a bigger bag. Ow, I'm gonna scratch my nail. All right, so the next crystal we have is our lovely, it is another quartz. Now, along with doing my research in regards to a few of my other crystals and what, you know, allowed me to come across a few things about the avocado fluorite, I also came across the correct and appropriate name for, or title, I don't want to say title, more like label. And y'all know when we say, or when I say I don't want to say, and then I say it anyway, clearly that's kind of what I meant. But the appropriate label for this crystal, it is an iron oxide celestial milky quartz. This is my first crystal of such. I don't own, like, what? Iron oxide? I mean, I'm just gonna guess that's obviously what all of this orange is, or, you know, dirt brown gold. I mean, I don't really know. I don't know, but I had no idea. The energy with this crystal, it just makes me want to venture out. It makes me want to try something new. It makes me want to go for something new. I don't really know. It's just, it's a different type of energy, but I absolutely love it. I'm not, you know, complaining about it. I was a little hesitant at first when I saw this crystal because I was like, well, what is it? It looks super dope, but I know nothing about it, just like any of my other crystals that aren't the, I'll say, the standard crystals, like the clear quartz, amethyst, rose quartz, citrine, those types of crystals, carnelian. You know, those are like the standard, what, 5 that I named? Amethyst, clear quartz, citrine, carnelian, rose quartz. Yeah, those are like the standard 5. So this was not that, clearly, and it took some diving into for me to understand it, but I absolutely adore it. I love it. I've loved it since I bought it, and it's just such a beautiful stone. Extremely gorgeous, highly unique. It reminds me of like the desert. I was gonna say Sahara Desert, but I don't think I've seen that. So it just reminds me of the desert. Like, I don't know, if you've seen like the Prince of Egypt, I'd figure like this is probably what they saw. I don't know. Anyways, I just love the beauty, the color, the texture of it. It's like gold mountains. So beautiful. Yeah, I love this. Oh, and since I did not for the first one, I mean the clear quartz, let me back y'all up a little bit so you can see. This is the size of it. This is how it fits in your hand. A lot of these are not pocket friendly. The crystals that I've just shown, they're not pocket friendly. Like, you know, don't try to squeeze it in your pocket. It's just not gonna work. We're all smart enough here. Like, it is not gonna happen. It's self-standing a few ways, and actually I've never thought to sit it this way, so that's super dope. But I'm gonna sit it over here because you're not gonna be able to really see it anyway when I back the picture back up. This is the size of the clear quartz in my hand. Super fire. I love it. Which is also self-standing. Now I don't remember how I had it, but okay. Let's get you back. Cool. Let me see here. Moving on, we have one of my favorites. One of my favorite types of crystals. Let's start with that. But this is a really awesome crystal, and it is Georgia Amethyst. Oh my goodness. Like, yo, the beauty in this crystal here is such a unique crystal. I have no crystals in this shape with its formations, you know, just kind of gathered in a family setting, just stacked on top of one another or in its own individual space, if that makes much sense. I don't really know, but I just thought this was super dope. So pretty. Oh my God. Amethyst is, oh my goodness, one of my most absolute favorite crystals. I'd probably really though put clear quartz over it right now, because it's just, not just because it's such a universal stone, but because it's been able to aid me in so many different ways. Or I guess it's been able to aid me universally. I don't really know. But it is an extreme diverse stone, and I really love it. But amethyst, it just carries a really deep sentimental portion of me that I'll have with me for the rest of my life. So I really appreciate this stone. It came to me at my absolute most vulnerable, not this crystal in specific, but this type of crystal, amethyst. It came to me at my most absolute vulnerable time in my entire life, after my dad had passed away, and his crystal found me. And it was just such a beautiful moment of surprise, shock. I always talk about it, so, you know, if you're not new to the channel, then you know what I mean. But this crystal here is such a beauty. Just want you to get all angles of that. If I sell it, you know what I mean? Or because it is being sold, anything that you see, I'm like, I want to make sure y'all are getting the crystal as is. But you can also refer back to the video so you can see what you are getting. Okay. This is its size. Let me get you real-time size. Boom. I think I didn't do this to a lot of my crystals, but maybe I did show you all the palm size of it. But that's the size of it in my hand. I don't know, like I've been doing recaps, so recap moment. Boom, palm size. Let me just sit that down now. Boom. Whoop. Palm size. Let's not break any of these, because that would just completely defeat the purpose of what I'm trying to do here. Boom. Palm size. My hands are not that big, but let me tell you, these crystals are not small. Not by far. So it's just a nice little recap moment. Maybe I'll just keep it far back, keep the video a little space away. Y'all see I got my little incense going on over here, so the crystals are already getting a little bit of love, tender love and care. All right, so let's see how this works. Next crystal we have is that looks so funny. Maybe I'll work backwards. Okay, this is the size. It's green calcite. I apologize. This is green calcite. This is the size in my hand. palm size. This is a pocket friendly crystal. Now it might look funny in your pocket, so I wouldn't suggest placing it there, but you know what I mean, to each his own. Whatever floats your boat, because you know it's just different strokes for different folks, and I'm not here to judge. But this is the size of it in your hand. Let me go back to our normal view. Oh my goodness, that was something serious. Yo, get it together. Hold on, let's back up. Boom, there we go. Light. Boom. Okay, so this is green calcite. I love everything about green calcite. The energy it brings, the subtle sensations and emotions I get from just holding it, from sitting down with it and just, you know, just being still and silent. Like, it not only makes me hungry, but it really just calms me. It soothes me. So I really love green calcite. I really love this green calcite. So dope. So, oh my gosh, I have scratched my nails up. You hear me? It has a few imperfections, but what crystal doesn't? But it is a beauty. Look at that, the way the light makes it look. Like how you can just see in it. Nice. Okay. On to the next. We have Ametrine, double terminated Ametrine. This, I believe, was my very first Ametrine. Unfortunately, at the time I was purchasing Ametrine, it was a bit expensive, like the bigger pieces of Ametrine, the higher quality Ametrine. They were absolutely beyond this world in price point, and I was just kind of not having it. So I opted for the smaller version, which is just as perfect. And look at this, so beautiful. The inclusions, everything that it has, so gorgeous. There's so many lovely things about it. Such a beauty. Really beautiful stone. Sounds like everyone's home. This is beautiful amethyst. Oh, I'm sorry, not amethyst. Beautiful ametrine. On to the next one. On to the next one. We have. Give me just a second, cause y'all know my fam will pop up and we'll be like, "What?" All right, so this is the next crystal we have, Citrine. This video is becoming a lot longer than I expected. This we have here, Citrine, a citrine tower, heat treated. I have to make sure, you know, I make that known because a lot of people are very particular about the types of citrine they have, and then they get on the channel and they want to comment, well, it's not real and it's been tampered with and blah 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 blase squad. I don't really care. It takes nothing from the crystal for me. I will love it regardless, no matter what. So, you know, see it as you will, call it as you may. It doesn't really matter to me because they all still do the same thing to me. This is the size. I love this gold pocket in the middle of it. Like, it's so deep. I love it. So beautiful. Let's back it up. Boom. Whoop. That's the size of it. A beauty. Let's go back. All right. The last crystals I have here, I am going to fly through because time is a ticking and I didn't intend to be going this long as usual, but y'all know how we do anyway. Here we have orange calcite. Yet another yummy. I love orange calcite. I love all calcite for the most part. Well, not really all, because I've seen some red calcite and I'm like, looks like shredded meat had been put together. Like, I don't know, it's weird. But this is one of the first orange calcites. And y'all know how I feels about that. This is the size of it in my hand. Lovely. Second one. So I have 3 of these total, and on my site I believe I have it where you can buy them individually or you can buy all 3 together. So this is the second. I love orange calcite. And its size. So what I'll do is I'll put them in my hand like this because I want to make sure I don't get them mixed up. These are the sizes of the orange calcite. And last, we have yet another favorite type of crystal of mine. And it is, forgive me, rose quartz. So I can't do anything about the halo, so just kind of visualize without it. Oh, my bad. Let me go back. Ooh, too close. All right, so here we have rose quartz, our rose quartz palm stones. And this one of all of them are actually the biggest one, but they all go for the same price, and you can buy them individually and or you can buy them as a group or as a combination. It is, I believe there's 5 of them total, but yeah, this is rose quartz. I'm gonna move y'all out because I can't hold all of these in my hand to show you all the size at the same time. So that's the size of this one, the biggest one. Okay, that's the first one. Back forward. The second one we have, I think this one, nope, this isn't the smallest one, I don't think, I don't know. But here we have another, yet another beauty. And the size. My bad, my alarm went off and it completely kicked me out the video. Phew. Anyways, this is the size of this rose quartz. The next one, let's go back. We have, this is more like the twin version to the first one, and it's in its own little way. I don't know, they kind of reminded me of each other, but maybe not so much, I don't know. To me it did, but this is that rose quartz. A beauty indeed. Can't get rid of this darn halo, so I'm just gonna enjoy it. This is the size. Uh-oh. And it's raining outside, so all of these crystals will be placed outside to get some rain. Extra love. Uh-oh. I'm about to show you the wrong one. So I've shown you 3 already. This is the 4th one. Oh, forgive me. Let's go back. Boom. This is the 4th rose quartz. Extremely pretty. Oh, wait, hang on, because I don't remember if I did the far back view, but here you go. Just in case, because I don't have time to recollect or go back in the video. I don't want to be knocked out again, especially. Or I don't want my video to kick me out again. But that was the 4th rose quartz. And now our 5th and final rose quartz as well, crystal, that will be placed on the website. So this is the baby of the group, the 5th rose quartz. So this one is actually more like this one. These 2 are twins. That's what it is. I think maybe that's what I meant initially. I don't really know. But here you have it. And then the size. Now all of these are pocket friendly, from the green calcite to the ametrine to the citrine tower to the orange calcites, onto these rose quartz. They are all pocket friendly. And this is the size of it in my hand. So So I have pretty long fingers, but you know, you get the point. I just want you to see real time. So I don't want no one to feel like, you know, they've been misled or anything. Okay. So these are all of the crystals that will be included in our site. Oh, you know what? Let me just push that out the way. Yeah, these are all the crystals that'll be included in our site. So you can definitely go on to the website and check them out. And I just really hope that you all get a sense of myself, a huge sense of myself out of this website, out of these crystals, because that was the purpose, for me to be able to extend a portion of me out there, show my love, and just be able to allow you, I guess, to get a glimpse of who I am personally. Through the vibrations and the energies of these crystals on top of their already perfect energies and vibrations. So these are the beauties here. I hope you have enjoyed this lovely crystal show. It has been a pleasure. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's just kind of soothing at first. But I hope you all have enjoyed this, really. And again, I want to begin, I want to thank you in advance, irregardless of any purchases, if purchases at all. It just doesn't matter. I want to thank you all in advance because you all have been with me. You have been showing me so much support and love and encouragement, and you constantly, you know, interact with me. So it means a lot to me, and I thank you so much for it. So let's go ahead and close this video off. I have a few things that I'll either add to the beginning or the end of this video, but needless to say, you'll see it. And yeah, we're just gonna not break any of these crystals that has to be posted. But yeah, I just thank you all so much. I love you all very, very much. Crystal kisses and royal blessings. Love you all. Really quick, like you all, I want to begin, if I can figure out an appropriate way to do this, I want to begin doing shout outs. So if you feel like you have something special about yourself you want to make known, that you like for me to shout out, or just, you know, you like me to shout you out in general, you can at me on my Instagram at royal_labyrinth, and I will be more than willing to shout you out on the channel. Also for my small business owners, our small business owners, our entrepreneurs, we have to, you know, give our support where we can. So I want to make sure I shout the local businesses out, the small business owners, the small businesses. I want to make sure that I am giving everyone an opportunity to have their business recognized, or just for you to be recognized. So send me your information at my Instagram at royal_labyrinth, and I will be more than happy to place them either at the beginning or the end of the videos, so that, you know, you can so that we can show our love, so that we can share our support. We're all here to grow together. That is the purpose. That's the goal. We want to support each other where we can, encourage one another, and be here, you know, for each other. So I will be sure to include those in our upcoming videos. But as of today, we have a special person that we are shouting out, a special local business. Well, not local, but a special small business and small business owner. So I will make sure that her lovely info is on the screen. And again, I hope you all enjoy the video, and thank you all once more. I love you all.